Hello everyone, this evening we are at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
Well, it seems just crazy to think of batting first here. There'll be plenty of movement early for the bowlers, and I don't think that's going to change.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Crashed away to the boundary, what a shot to start with.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary, wonderful timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Yeah. Right off the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Yes! Great shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Yep. They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Yep. Finds the fielder with that shot. This could be out.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep. Brilliant shot, that.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well balled.
Yes. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Well bowled.
Duplessis shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Chance!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Time that brilliantly.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble! Oh, gone!
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. This could be trouble.
Maxwell gets off the mark.
Nice shot.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Duplessis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Good bit of timing there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Good catch. Out.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler!
A couple on offer here. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap and down to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Right out of the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Going with pace now.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A direct hit and this could be gone.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Beaten on the drive.
Well bowled.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper. Oh. Yes, nice ball.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
End of the over. The Crowns are 2 for 78. And the innings comes to an end. The Power will need 79 runs. Gone right through the defences.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Besto gets off the mark.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
And with that, they're off the mark.
4 runs added in that over. The Power are 1 for 4. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yeah.
Massive edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. A brilliant over that, the pressure put right back on the batters. The sort of over that could win the match. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
Super shot that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yes.
Super piece of timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over, 24 off it. The power are 1 for 45. The right armour is coming on to bowl in the Randwick end.
Yep. Keeper. Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yeah.
Thick edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Misses. How did that not hit?
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Chance. Huge nick, but no one to catch it. That's the over. The Power are 1 for 62. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Yeah.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Gone! Played all around it.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Edge! What a ball!
Yep.
Edge! Amazing delivery. Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be one run here for them.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground. Wow, what a final over. You feel it could have gone either way, but this bowling attack kept it tight enough and got the deserved win.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed